Hello, I am back with another video. Thank you all for being patient with me. I know I was gone for the last week, but I was I was very overwhelmed with a lot of things going on right now in my life. Good, bad, all of that. And I didn't want to vlog and be fake and just be, everything's fine, but then I didn't want to vlog and then be like, I'm really overwhelmed, I'm stressed, I'm tired, I just want to cry. I didn't want to do either of those things, so I didn't do a video, and my husband was like, Michelle, you need to take a break. Like, you were going crazy for a while with videos and moving and everything, so you need to take a break. So I took a break, but I am back now with my New Year's resolutions for the year 2015. This is one of my favorite things to do. You guys know how much I love goal setting. I think it is so key to obtaining happiness in life is to set goals for yourself all of the time. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly, yearly, lifetime goals. I'm moving my hands a ton right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna try it on my phone. Here it is. And I want to get started. Oh, and before I get started with that, if you wanna see my New Year's resolutions for 2014 and 2013, I'll have that link down below. It was actually pretty entertaining watching those earlier this week because it was fun to see what I had accomplished and what I still needed to work on and what I thought was important and all of that. So I have a ton of resolutions this year. Bam. Some of them I'm not gonna share because they're personal. That's what I say every year. Okay, and I'm gonna go through some of these pretty quickly because I have quite a few. The first one is I want to read in the scriptures every single day. You all know that I'm very religious, and I think it's important to take that time every day to set my mind on something else. Like the last few nights have been crazy because I have just had so much anxiety, I don't sleep, and I just think and think and think and think, and it's good for me to have that quiet time away from the craziness. That leads to my second resolution is to start and end every day with a prayer. And sometimes I'm too tired to do that, but prayer to me is like meditation. You are forced to, once again, step aside from everything that's going on, all the craziness, and just let out your feelings and get it all out. And it really does just do something to your mind to elevate your mind and your spirit and all of that. So those are two goals that I have. The next one I have is to be better at budgeting. I know a lot of you always ask questions about how we budget and everything, and we haven't been as strict. Brad's really, really good at keeping track of everything that's going on. We haven't been as crazy strict, obviously, the last couple of years, but we are going to be a lot more strict, especially because we're building a new house and we're buying new furniture, and you know, there's a lot of expenses, so we want to be a little bit more strict with everything. So I will definitely do a video about that, but that's a different goal that I have this year. The next one is to exercise often, and I didn't want to set like a specific goal because obviously I'm going to be having a baby, but I want to maintain exercise. I feel so weird and I don't feel like myself when I'm not exercising. And no, I don't have to always be training for triathlon or anything like that, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing that for myself every week to exercise as much as I possibly can. And then obviously I will have the baby girl, so I will have to exercise to lose the baby weight, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, the next one is to post 2 to 3 videos a week, and I'm still trying to decide if I want to have like Monday, Wednesday, Friday or anything, but then I'm like, I don't like to limit myself to certain days because you know what, sometimes I'm sick or sometimes there's too much going on and I don't want to promise you, but I do want to promise you I will be doing more videos this year. So that's another goal that I have. And then another one is to take a moment every single day to be grateful. And I think this kind of coincides with the whole prayer thing because every time I pray, I make sure to thank Heavenly Father, thank God for what I have been given. But I really want to soak in, I don't know, the moments that I have on a daily basis instead of, you know, it's been crazy as you guys have seen all the time, but I've been so lucky to have moments where I can like sit back and reflect on how amazing some of these moments are. So I just want to be more grateful throughout my life. My hair is being kind of weird today. Okay, anyway, then I want to raise my voice less often. If you know me personally, you know I raise my voice. I talk loud, I talk really passionately. Sometimes when Brad and I are talking, my boys are like, stop, you guys, stop arguing. And we're not arguing. I just start talking and I'm very animated and I am very emotional when I talk. And so I just want to make sure that I raise my voice less often, also in anger, because I can yell too. I've been known to yell. I like to yell. That's just how I am. That's just part of my personality, but I want to do it less often this year. The next one is something that I say, I think, every year, because I haven't had this since the day I came out of my mother's womb. I have never had patience, and so I definitely want to make sure this year I'm working on my level of patience and making sure that I have more patience than ever before with my children, with myself, with my spouse, with other people. It's just such an amazing Christ-like attribute that I have always needed to work on my entire life because I have no patience ever. The next one is to spend time with those that I love and with those that love me back. And I think we all get caught up in the craziness of life too often, and I really want to make sure that I spend time with those people, because you know, sometimes people move away, sometimes you just never see each other again, and then you get so sad because you didn't spend time with them. And I want to make sure to spend time with people that just make me really happy and people that I just love and that they love me back. I just want to do that. Next is to look for the good in every situation. And I used to be really good about being positive all the time. That was just kind of like what I was known for. But I feel like the last couple of years of my life have been super, super intense, like emotionally. Like I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. And I'm not saying I'm the only one that has had that happen to, but I feel like my brain isn't in like positive mode because I kind of realize that you can't trust everyone, and people will walk all over you, and people will do bad things to you, and the world is not a perfect place, and people are not perfect, so bad things will happen. And so I kind of feel like I've been focusing more on the negativity of situations and of people because I've had so much negativity in my life that I want to make sure to focus more on the positive in every situation, because there is always a silver lining to every situation. So I want to make sure to be more proactive about looking for the good. The next one is to read more books. I love reading, but I never do it because I have so much other stuff going on, crazy. And I was thinking maybe of starting like a book club here on my channel. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I just love reading. Okay, and the next one is to have less stuff and get rid of the stuff that I don't use. And I've already done a lot of that since we moved. I got rid of so much stuff and it felt so amazing to just, you know, you don't need a ton of stuff, and I was always keeping stuff for a rainy day or what if this happened or what if that happened, but it felt so good to just cleanse my house. Like I really did like moving. And now when we move from this house to our new house, I know we'll have a lot less stuff because I'm only keeping the stuff that I use. Do you know what I'm saying? Next one is to have family home evenings every week. And if you haven't heard, a family home evening is something that we do in our church where usually it's Monday nights, where one night a week is set aside to spending time as a family together. And usually there's like a short lesson about the gospel, you have a treat, you play some games together. It's just basically something to do to spend time together as a family. And I do it sometimes and I don't do it other weeks because, you know, a lot of craziness. But it is such a great family bonding time, and I feel like that is such precious time to teach your children values and to teach them what you believe and to just have that relationship with them. So I want to be better about doing that with them this year. Also, I want to be more confident in myself and believe in myself and have no limits for myself this year. I feel like sometimes what's the word? I used to be a lot more confident in myself in some ways, but like I said earlier, like the past couple years have been pretty insane, and it's hard to put yourself out there with different people in different situations and then get rejected, because then you kind of feel like, what's wrong with me? What did I do incorrectly or whatever? But I want to be confident in myself and believe in myself in every aspect of my life so that I can achieve what I'm meant to do here on this earth. Because if you hold yourself back for any reason, then you're not going to reach your potential. You're not going to be able to help the people that you're meant to help while you're here on this earth. So I want to believe in myself more and not doubt in myself, and just be more confident. And along the same lines of that is to just have more courage in every situation and to be more brave to put myself out there. And I feel like that's why for so long I didn't vlog, because I was kind of nervous about what people would say, or I knew that a lot of people would judge the way I lived or things I did or the way I looked or whatever. And so I was kind of nervous about that. But I feel like we just all need to have more courage in life to say things, to do things that we normally wouldn't do, because that's when you progress in life, is when you step out of your comfort zone. That is it for my New Year's resolutions for the year 2015. As you can see, they're a little different than other years. I feel like other years it's been like, I want to run a race or I want to lose weight or whatever. But this year I feel like it's not about the numbers, it's not about that. It's just all about my soul. It's all about what's in here this year, because I know it's gonna be a crazy year with the baby coming, with the house, and I feel like I don't want to be focused on these other random things. I just want to focus on bettering myself and bettering my family and just making a happy life. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, please comment down below and let me know what some of your New Year's resolutions are. And then maybe in a year you can come back to this video and see what you put. You can we can keep each other in check. Do you know what I mean? And we can help motivate each other. So I really love you all. Thank you so much again for your patience, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.